right. Hello, everybody. Take a minute to take a look at this disclaimer if you haven't done so already. We'll get started in just like a minute or so. If you want to listen along to the playlist that I have, you can check out the link and see where that is. Pull that up. What I'll do when we get started is give kind of a countdown, and we'll sing the class with the music. Okay, we'll pull this down, and hopefully it can now be seen and spotted. So welcome everyone. Again, my name is Chris. This is the Vinyasa yoga class. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to listen along to the music, go ahead and get that ready. We'll do a countdown. I'll do 3, 2, 1, go, and then on go, we'll get started. So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So we're going to get started today down on our mat in our child's pose. So finding your way down, your knees can be close together, can be spread out a little wider. If you feel better one place or the other, feel free to stay there. And the torso extends long down the mat, forehead sinks. And just starting to settle in. Checking in with our breath. A big inhale in through the nose. Feeling the belly, the rib cage, everything kind of filling up. Then exhale, sigh it out through the mouth, releasing, feeling the navel drawing up to the spine. Another one of those big inhales, fill up. Exhale, sigh it out. And then slowly, let's start to find our way into our Ujjayi, our ocean breath. Keeping the inhales in through the nose. You hold it for a second at the back of your throat. And as you exhale, you release back out through the nose. So just taking some time to find your own breath, your own pace, rhythm, however you want to describe it. But just feeling that rising, expanding motion as you breathe in, and the falling or the pulling up towards the navel motion as you breathe out. So if you just spent the next, hour or so, the whole rest of class, just breathing down here, sort of consciously bringing your attention to your breath, you could leave and consider having practiced yoga. More so than the stretching, the strength work, the physical aspects of the practice. It's just about breathing. So you inhale slowly, We'll start to rise our way to our hands and knees, coming into a table. The wrists are beneath the shoulders. The knees are beneath the hips. We'll spend a little time circling, starting going one way and reversing going the opposite. I should have started my hourglass. The start might be hard to see. Also not sure if it's actually an hour, but it's a good visual to focus on. And eventually, just finding your way back to stillness, coming into our cat and cow stretches. As you inhale, the belly drops, the gaze looks up and out in front of you. Exhale, curling to your cat. Inhaling forward. Exhale, curling. Just moving through, taking a couple at your own pace with your own breath. And eventually returning to stillness. Let the toes flip under. Lift the heels up. Finding our way to our downward facing dog. Hands and feet are about hip width distance. Pressing the weight back into the legs. This first dog, you can alternate back and forth, bending one knee and the other. As one knee bends, that other heel gets a little closer to your mat. And just kind of seeing how everything feels. If anything is a little tight or a little sore, wanting to be aware of that. As we keep coming back to this pose, I invite you to keep sort of checking in and seeing how things feel. Noticing if the sensations start to change a little bit, start to feel a little bit more open, a little looser. When you're ready, finding yourself back in stillness. Take an inhale, look forward between the hands, let the knees start to bend, but really you're thinking about pulling the quads up towards the lower abs, and then springing, stepping, or hopping to a forward fold, the top of your mat. As you inhale, we'll rise halfway, finding a flat back. Crown of the head shines forward, spine is long. So you exhale, fold. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, rolling your way to standing. Your neck, your head are the last things that come up. When you get to the top, arms will come up overhead. Palms come to heart center. Closing the eyes. We'll take a moment to set an intention for our practice. Something we'd like to focus on as we move through our flow. Inhale, lifting your hands, lifting your attention up overhead. Slight little back bend before we exhale and fold through heart center. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Feet step back. Finding a high plank. This first one, we'll let the knees drop to the mat, spinning the elbows so they face the back of your mat, slowly lowering the chest and chin. Inhale, heart lifts, find a cobra. Exhale, toes flip, hiking back, returning, downward facing dog. Using these opening sequences to warm ourselves up, getting used to bending, folding, but also getting used to the idea of moving with our breath. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, drop the hips, stepping or hopping forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly rolling to standing, neck and head again are the last things that come up. When we get to the top, arms will come up overhead. Let's take a standing twist as you exhale. Left arm reaches in front of you. Right arm comes behind you. Turning and looking down that back arm. If your neck feels okay with that. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, switching, right goes forward, left goes back. Inhale, reach up. This time as you exhale, swan dive, fold forward, lead with the heart. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, palms down. Feet step back, high plank. Option to drop your knees like we did that first time. Option to keep them lifted as you lower, hover in your chaturanga. From here, inhaling forward cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, toes flip back, finding your way back, downward facing. Take a big inhale in through the nose. Deep exhale, sigh it out to the mouth. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, drop the hips, step or hop to the top of your mat. Flat back, inhale, fold, exhale. Reverse and sweep tall. Hands through heart center. To your sides. Let the legs come together. The arms come overhead, dropping the hips, finding your way into your Utkatasana, your chair pose. Core is engaged. It keeps the lower back straight, sinking into your seat. Option to lift the toes off the mat. Option to lift the heels off the mat. Keep the fingers reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale, straighten and fold. Flat back, inhale, palms down, step or hop back, high to low plank. Inhale, heart lifts, cobra or upward facing. Exhale, toes flip back, downward facing. As you inhale, lift the right leg tall. As you exhale, step the right foot forward. Pivot and plant your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Strong core lifts the torso, lifts the arms, coming up to your warrior one. So we're lunging into this front knee. Making sure it stays over your ankle. Don't let it bow in or bow out, nice and balanced. And core is engaging and keeps the fingers reaching tall. So you exhale, feel the shoulders drop away from your ears. Feel the space sinking. Inhale. As you exhale, turning, opening, we'll find our warrior two. Back foot is parallel with the back of your mat. Front foot is forward. Arms extend, they reach apart. As you exhale, sinking into your lunge. Spin the front hand, drop the back arm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your way all the way down through heart center. High to low plank. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, toes flip back, downward facing. Left leg lifts tall. Left foot steps forward, planting, rising. Come up, warrior one. Inhale, finding your way into your lunge. Sinking that 45-degree angle with the back foot. The right hip is trying to press its way forward. Core is engaging, fingers reach up. Inhale. Exhale, turning, opening, warrior two. Sinking into your lunge. Finding the alignment of the heel to the arch or the heel of the back foot. Core is engaged. Don't let the shoulders shrug up at the ears. Again, feel that space. Spinning, dropping the back arm, reversing your warrior. Exhale, windmilling your way down, stepping back to high plank. Lowering chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, meeting back, downward facing dog. Inhale, looking forward. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse, sweeping tall. Sitting back, landing Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive, fold down, flat back, breathe in. Hands down, stepping or hopping back, high to low. Inhale, lift the heart forward. Exhale, flip it back, downward facing. Lift the right leg tall. So you exhale, glide forward to a high plank. Try to bring that right knee to your nose. Inhale, kick. Exhale, bring it to the outside of the right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, cross it left. Inhale, kick. Step forward, planting, rising, come up, warrior one. Exhale, turn it open, warrior two. Spin, drop, reverse. Windmill down. High plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg comes up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick tall. Exhale, bring it left. Inhale, kick. Cross it right. Inhale, kick. Step forward. Plank. Tall, warrior one. Turn open, warrior two. Spin, drop, reverse. Windmilling through high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Pike back, downward facing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. One more of those inhales filling up. Exhale, sigh it out. Look forward, bend the knees, drop the hips, step or hop to the top of your mat. Flat back, inhale, fold, reverse, sweep tall. Sitting back, landing, chair pose. Inhale. So you exhale, sweep both arms to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, sweep the arms behind you. Hold of the hips low. Inhale, reach tall. Lift the heels, holding here. Let the tailbone drop. Heels drop, hips down low. Hold 3, 2, 1. Straighten, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms down. Stepping or hopping back, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Bring it back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts tall. Right foot steps. Planting, rising warrior 1. Turn open warrior 2. Drop, reverse. Come forward to a high plank and hold it here. Rooting into your right hand. Spinning, turning, lifting your left arm up. Option to drop your right leg, make a kickstand. Option to, from either position, lift the top leg up. Strong core keeps you lifting. Inhale. Exhale, square it off, face the mat. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Pike back, down dog. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps. Inhale, come up, warrior 1. Turn open, warrior 2. Spin, drop, reverse. Windmill, high plank, hold. Rooting into the left hand. Spinning, turning, lifting the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, turn, face the mat. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale, look forward. Knees bend. Hips drop. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Flat back, inhale. Fold. Reverse, sweep up. Sitting back, landing chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, straighten and fold. Halfway lift. Palms down, step or hopping back. High to low plank. Inhale, lifting cobra or upward facing. Exhale, flip back, downward facing. Kick the right leg tall as you inhale. Step the right foot forward. Planting, rising, coming up, warrior 1. Turn open, warrior 2. As you inhale, straighten that front leg. Bring the fingertips together overhead. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, lunging warrior 2. Inhaling up. Exhale, lunging warrior 2. Inhale up. Exhale, lunge. Inhaling up. Exhale, lunge. Drop the back arm, reverse. Windmill. High to low plank. Upward facing inhale. Downward facing exhale. Left leg lifts. Step forward. Come up. Warrior one. Turn open, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, lunge, warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, lunge. Spin, drop the back arm. Reverse. Windmill down. High plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Bring it back, down dog. From here, we're gonna walk up to the top of our mat. So taking these little steps and bending your knees if you need to. When we get to the top, we're gonna take a folded ragdoll. Interlacing our hands around our elbows. Gently swaying from side to side. Nodding your head yes. Shaking it no. Slowly coming to stillness. From here, we're going to find our way into a squat. If your knees are tight, maybe you're a little taller. If not, maybe you can really sink down. I'd like us to have the triceps to the inside of the legs, feet point out, hands come together. And as you pull the hands towards the heart, the chest is tall and open. And you're welcome to stay here, or if you're feeling adventurous, have the hands start to find the mat. Keeping the triceps where they are, my kind of shifting around is yet to give you a hint of what we're doing. It, of course, is our crow. So the tailbone comes up. Start to lean forward. Engaging the core. Lifting one leg, lifting the other, coming up, balancing, and finding our crow. So maybe you just get it for a second. It's okay. You know, it's all from the core. If you're strong in your crow and you can float back to your low plank, feel free to do that. If not, we'll just pretend we did. Step back. Everyone lowers. Lifts through up dog. Pike it back, down dog. Let the knees come down. Toes come together. Let the hips sink back. The forehead lower. Child's pose. Feel free to get a sip of water if you'd like to do that. Making sure we're still on track. We are. If you're down in your child's pose and you want to reach the arms back behind yourself, you can do that. Some people like to interlace. Work the hands forward. If your arms are behind you, slowly start to bring them back out in front of you. And then we'll come up first to the table. And then flipping the toes, returning to downward facing dog. And just take some time to check back in with your dog, seeing if this one feels a little different than the first one we did. And then from our dog, take an inhale, lift the right leg tall, bend the knee, opening up the hips. And then let that right foot step forward. Coming up, finding warrior one. Let's interlace the fingers behind the low back, dropping the knuckles, opening the chest. And then we're gonna fold forward, trying to hook this shoulder to the inside of the right leg, coming into a humble warrior. And slowly, strong core is going to take us back to standing. And then turning, opening, warrior two. And checking the alignment of your feet, make sure the heel aligns with the arch or the heel of your back foot. Drop the back arm, reverse your warrior. Before we come forward, bringing the forearm to the quad, extended side angle. You can keep that bottom hand where it is. You can lift it up off your leg, maybe even reach it out in front of you for a little bit more ab work. Inhale. And then as you exhale, letting that hand fall back to your leg, down to your mat, maybe to a block. The key is to keep your chest open. Slowly, strong core takes you back to standing. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward as far as you can go. And then pivoting, coming down, finding your triangle. Again, just like extended side angle, trying to keep the chest open. Imagine like being squeezed together between two panes of glass. Slowly, strong core takes us to standing, turning your front foot so it faces the way as your back foot. Inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, we're folding forward. Fingers can be aligned with the toes. You can walk the hands between the legs. You can interlace hands around your elbows. Whatever you're doing, you're just feeling the crown of the head sinking towards the mat. Slowly starting to walk the hands beneath the shoulders, coming to like a flat back. Bring the left hand directly beneath the face. Inhale, lift the right arm tall. Exhale, let the right hand come down. Switching, turning, lifting the left arm up. Left hand comes down. Bring the hands to the hips. Strong core takes us to standing. Spin the front foot forward, and then just windmilling your way down through high to low plank. Inhaling upward facing or cobra, and then finding your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up, bend the knee, opening the hips. Left foot steps forward, planting, coming up, warrior one. Start with that humble warrior, interlacing the fingers, dropping the knuckles, opening the chest, folding, diving, hooking that shoulder to the inside of your leg. Slowly, strong core takes you back up to standing. Releasing, turning, opening, warrior two. Find the alignment. Reversing. Extended side angle. Lifting that left arm off. Maybe it reaches forward, breathing in. Letting it sink to the mat. Strong core takes us to standing. Straighten the front leg. Reach as far forward as you can go before pivoting, coming down, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Slowly finding your way back to standing. Again, turning that front foot so it faces the same way as your back foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. And whatever you did with the hands last time, do something different. Maybe you're reaching for the ankles, or the toes. And again, just feeling the crown of the head sinking to the mat. And then slowly releasing. Hands sweep out to your side. Strong core takes you to standing. Front foot is forward. And windmilling high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Piking back, downward facing. Take an inhale, lift the right leg tall, bend the knee, open the hips. And then we're bringing that right knee towards our right hand. The foot tries to cross over. And then slowly lower the forearms, lower the forehead, finding your way into your half pigeon. Slowly starting to walk the wrists beneath the shoulders. Flipping the toes under, lifting the leg out, shaking it out, tapping it out, whatever you need. We'll switch sides, the left leg lifts, bend the knee, opening the hips, and then bringing that left knee towards the left hand. Getting situated, lowering the forearms, the forehead. Slowly walking the wrists beneath the shoulders. And then from here, we're just gonna fall onto our left side and swinging the legs around, coming into a seated position. The legs in front of us. Pressing into the palms, spine is tall. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, folding forward, reaching for the ankles, the toes. Just grabbing hold of something and just folding. And finding our way back to a tall spine. Let's hug the right knee in, cross the right leg over the left, and then we turn. So we're facing that right leg. You can wrap your arm around, you can hook the elbow. Whatever you're doing, you're just then turning, looking over the right shoulder. Slowly back to center, switching sides. Left leg crosses over. Turning over that left shoulder. Slowly back to center. Sliding the heels in towards us. Let's lower to our backs. We'll get set to take a couple back bends. We start with a bridge. So I want your feet placed so you can touch your heels with your fingertips. And then pressing into the soles of your feet, lifting your hips, lifting your spine, coming up. And slowly lower down. We'll get set to do another back bend. You're welcome to take another bridge. Take a supported bridge of the block under your tailbone, or a wheel, bringing your hands to either side of your head. Bridge your wheel, inhale, let's rise up. Can we hold this for the count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tucking the chin, slowly lowering. Everyone will then draw the knees into the chest, squeezing tight, circling on your lower back. Let the arms extend out to your sides. Let the knees drop to the right, the head fall to the left, spinal twist. Slowly back to center, switching sides. Legs go left, head goes right. And slowly, one more time back to center. One more squeeze in. And releasing the legs down the length of your mat. Arms down alongside you. If there's anything else you need before we settle into our Shavasana, feel free to take that now. If you're listening along to my playlist, you might want to advance to the final song. And then getting set to release to your Shavasana. Big inhale in through the nose, filling the belly, the rib cage, all the way to the collarbones. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. One more inhale, filling everything up. Exhale, releasing. Settling into your Shavasana. Relaxing your body. Relaxing your mind. Slowly starting to bring your awareness back. Bringing movement to your fingers, to your toes. When you're ready, reaching your arms up overhead, taking a full body stretch. Feeling all the length from your heels to the tips of your fingers. Drawing your knees to your chest, rolling to your right side. Using your arms to press yourself up to a cross-legged seated position. Eyes closed, spine is tall. Taking a moment to thank yourself for taking the time coming out today, caring for your body, for your mind. Bring our hands to our heart center, recalling the intention we set at the beginning of practice. We'll take an inhale together as a community. Exhale, releasing. Leaving the hands at heart center to lead with a kind heart. Thumbs to your lips to speak kind words. to our third eye to think kind thoughts, respect to ourselves and to each other. I bow to you. Namaste. Thanks for coming out today, everyone. Hope you all had a good time and hope to see everyone again soon.